Hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of the Calling Chronicle here on twitch.tv/tabletop-rolls. Before we get started with the show, a couple of fun announcements for y'all. And when I say fun, I mean exciting. First of all, we're going to talk about our cast. We have our regular cast here. Everyone's here. We have, of course, our head artist here at Tabletop Rolls, McKenna playing Calder.
That's me. Hi.
We have Monasia playing Lucky.
Hello.
I believe Monasia is sitting on the Iron Throne this evening.
Mm-hmm. As she should. As
a queen.
We are already better than Season 8. Then we have Rosalie playing Adenia.
Low bar.
And we also have Chad, who we have ripped away from Final Fantasy, playing Zolom.
Temporarily.
Yes.
Temporarily.
How far are you in? How's your Final Fantasy binge?
See, the thing with me and Final Fantasy is grinding starts to happen.
Okay.
So I'm not that far in, but I'm way higher level than I should be.
That's the best way to do it. See, some people are binge grinders, some people are binge card pack openers.
Me.
And some people play through the story until they hit a wall that they can't pass until they actually do the grinding.
Or get Rose or Will to help them with it.
Yeah, and by grind I mean get carried by Rose and Will.
Yes. But yeah, we are 10 followers away, chat. We are 10
We're
followers
so
away
close.
from me doing a 12-hour stream. So if you haven't shared the stream with your friends and you want to, I'd really appreciate that. Like I said, we are 10 followers away from hitting a goal, from doubling our follower count from the beginning of the year. So please, if you haven't already, share us with your friends, share us with your parents, and if you have Amazon Prime and are not using your Amazon Prime free Twitch subscription, please consider using it with us. You'll get access to lovely emotes, like the Crit Frog. And the more subscribers we have, the more emote slots we'll get. So if we have a certain number of subscribers and we have enough emotes, you might see emotes for these characters as well.
Oh. I hadn't even thought about that.
I
Incentive.
would love that. Please follow, subscribe so we get that.
Yes, we could
I
have
emotes for the Pathfinder characters.
we could have like an Adenia, we could have a Lucky, we could have a Calder, we could have a Zolom. If we have enough emote slots, I'd be tempted to do like a multi-stage Zolom, like a Zolom forward, Zolom middle, Zolom back. I think that could be fun.
That would be really fun.
I
would draw that.
But we would need a
Where
whole
to
bunch of
go for
emote
it all.
slots for that, chat. So, if you haven't already, please share us with your friends. And if you have Twitch Prime, use your Twitch Prime to sub with us. Let's see. Also, if you do that, you'll get a really cool new notification. We have new notification music.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we have some new notification music on the channel here. So if you get a new follower or a new sub, you'll get to see a frog hop across the screen and some new music play. Also, hey, Jen. How you doing? But that's all of our announcements. Other than that, we have many other shows here on the channel. We have Saturday night, our temporary talk show that I'm just calling Table Talk for now until we get back onto the
cute.
anime grind. But I like the tabletop talk show. That's fun. Then on Monday nights, you have Will and Matt play TCGs. However, at the end of August, that is going to become an adventure path for Pathfinder 2e, where I'm actually going to get to play in that one.
The frog boy.
Getting to play a Frog Boy. And McKenna is going to get to play in that one.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to play in a game where I get to play with Will instead of against Will.
And Shy is going to play in that one, God help Matt. And we're going to have 2 surprise guests that you can follow us on Twitter to find out who they are a little bit later this month. But other than that, then of course on Tuesday nights we have Law and Disorder. Shy and I are trying to make it through the forest right now. If we use speedrunning tactics, we can finish it next week.
Haha.
I might try to do that just because, oh boy, horror game's scary. Will does not like horror game. There was a couple good jump scares last week.
That's me.
And then, of course, we have on Saturday, we have our talk show, and Sunday in the afternoon, I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy. I think Cooper has thrown together a raid group for me this week, and we are going to be attempting some of the end-level content for the base game. We're going to be attempting the Coils of Bahamut. And
Is that a part of the award-winning expansion Heavensward?
No, it's part of the Realm Reborn. We're going to be fighting the Coils of Bahamut, and then next month, in the next set of things, we're going to be facing off with the Demon Generals, Tiamat, and a whole bunch of fun things.
Tiamat, but not the Dungeons and Dragons Tiamat.
No,
Not
but the
Tiamat.
Dungeons and Dragons Tiamat is what the Final Fantasy Tiamat is based off of.
No kidding.
Yeah, Final Fantasy is basically D&D. Like
More
for
the
a-
earlier games,
Yeah.
a little less the later games, but the later games like to refer back to the earlier games.
Like there were literally mind flayers in Final Fantasy for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
But with that, that's all of our announcements. That's all of the fun stuff. A reminder, if you haven't already followed, please give us a follow. I'm going to be very insistent about that for the next couple weeks until we get that 10 more follower account. So please share us around. But let us roll that intro. Last time on the Calling Chronicle, our party journeyed through a big old swamp in search of Sarah and Towen. And when they discovered Sarah and Towen being about to be ritually sacrificed to some sort of hole in the void, our party put a stop to that. And Zolam proceeded to absorb the void with the help of the party. After that painful endeavor, they managed to return back to Bleak Marsh, where they hooked Sarah and Towen back up to their cart and got carted up to Volusia, where, upon discovery that the town had been bought by the Karl Toff company, a lot of the business has been caught by that company, they went in to their ally's house, to Amelin's place, to find out as much as they could. They found out that the Karl Toff company has been buying up businesses all over the place, and then they got themselves a hotel room and rested up for the night.
Including, by the way, the Deep Blue Tuna Company that poisoned me personally and also a ship full of people.
And a whole bunch of peasants in Garen's Cross.
With Slod.
Would you like a side slod with that tuna?
No.
It's like a side salad, but more deadly.
I would like to not have chest bursters in my body, please.
A side salad.
I did hear that the first
like
time,
that.
but I
That.
chose
That
to
was good.
ignore
I'm
it.
giving myself a hero point for it. But yeah, so that's where we left off. You guys have gotten a full rest. Amelin has put you up in a decently okay hotel. It's a one-room situation, but there's a bed for each of you and a warm spot on the floor for Zolan.
Gotta
All
love
I
having
need.
a warm spot on the floor. That's
A warm plate.
all right. So we are in Volusia looking for one of those lotus petals.
Yes, you're looking for a jeweled lotus petal.
Do we have any idea on where to start looking?
You know it's in the city. That's
Well,
the
that's
information.
I imagine with one company buying up most of the property and everything, it's either going to be in their possession or it's going to be in the possession of someone they're trying to get at. I doubt they'd be buying this much and not know about something like that.
Oh, maybe we just put our noses to the pavement and start looking around and talking to some people, because Bad Room knew it was here, but we didn't get too much more information out of him besides that.
I think he was only able to, like, basically scry that it was here.
Yeah.
And I will say that you also do have Amelin at your disposal whenever you need them to. They're spending time with their family right now, but, you know, if you need some help with some locating of objects, some artificy, anything like that, just hit them up.
Does he have locate object? Does he know that spell?
Yeah.
Okay, that could be helpful.
That could be super helpful.
Yeah.
Locate object, how specific do you have to be about?
I think, is it 1,000 feet? Or is that something else?
Well, I'm also wondering, in meta, like,
We can
does the
look.
caster have to know exactly what the object is? That's why I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I mean, if other people could describe it and it increase the chances, that would be
Describe
useful.
or name an object that is familiar to you.
Yeah, the spell can locate a
so-
specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close within 30 feet at least.
We have seen once before.
We have, but the caster
We
hasn't.
have.
Yeah.
Um,
Or, well, you have, but the caster hasn't.
right.
And technically each lotus petal is a different jewel.
Right.
So you saw like a sapphire one. You might be looking for like a ruby or an emerald or a diamond or a pearl or I'd said emerald. I think that's all of them. Or a platinum or a sword or a shield.
Garnet, amethyst, pearl, peridot. Yeah, we
The
have
the hardest one to
gems.
find is going to be the lapis lazuli. It's at the bottom of the sea.
Ha ha. Anyway, well, if that ain't gonna work, then we got some digging to do because we don't have any leads.
One has to be a good sweet talker and talk to someone.
Yeah, you guys might have to
Not it.
gather some information in town.
Oh no, not gathering information in town.
Should be fine.
14 charisma.
All right. Well, where do we want to start in town? I think Zola made a good point earlier.
About talking to the shop owners who might have been bought out by
Yeah.
the
Yeah, I
name of
think
the
you'd wanna-
company.
If they're buying red, I'm not foreseeing them being the benevolent type, so it might be best to ask people who are being pushed out and might
Yeah.
be more loose.
Yeah, I suppose if I just had my business bought out from under me, I might be a little loose-lipped about my feelings about the hostile takeovers. So,
And
all
any
right.
inconvenient details they might know about them.
Some
Precisely,
inconvenient truths.
precisely. All right, well, let's grab some breakfast because I'm not doing this on an empty stomach, and head on out.
Oh, that'll be 2
Let's
gold
do it.
pieces.
I can do that.
2 gold pieces a pop for breakfast.
What is the breakfast?
Yeah.
A single pancake, a single piece of bacon, and a single egg.
Bit steep, but that's okay. At least it's not. I don't trust fish from this place. If I fished it
all
myself,
fish.
that's fine.
It's all tuna.
Absolutely
They've
not.
all eaten the
Not
purple
from-
tuna.
Not from Covertoff. That's not a thing I'm gonna do. Yes, 15 minutes before food talk.
Yeah, 15 minutes before food talk this stream, team.
All right. Well, then let's hit the pavement.
All right, roll
What
to
kind
hit.
of rolls should we start with,
Well, if you
gang?
want to hit the payment, it would be an attack roll.
Well, I don't think they meant literally.
Going to
attacking.
grapple the city.
Yeah, you're gonna
What's the AC of the dirt? Will?
Well,
What's-
it's an AC 5 to hit a square. But in all
Alright.
seriousness, if you guys want to gather information, it can be done through a variety of ways. If you want to investigate, well, investigation would be a good choice. But of course, diplomacy, intimidation, if you want to be a little bit more aggressive or take the shy way.
Persuasion, maybe insight into learning who's telling the truth,
Yeah.
those kind of things.
Perception to
Okay.
kind of find more shady folks.
Of all these things, I'm the best at intimidation.
I'm gonna roll some perception just to have a look around, see. Ooh, 23. Thank you, roll
come
20.
on.
Starting
So-
off strong.
With the
Start with
23, I'm going to tell you this. A lot of the people around you, there's a lot of tuna sandwiches. There is a whole bunch of, like, just people. The city is bustling. There's a little girl selling flowers, like, running up to people. Buy some pennies for me. Da-da-da, da-da-da. 5 gold pieces of flour. Homegrown. Love and care.
That's a bit steep for
However, like,
flowers,
as you're
isn't
looking
it?
around, you also notice a number of, like, there's also
Terrible
a number,
inflation in this city.
There's also a number of, like, postings made. Like, there's, like, a billboard that has, Carl Toff coin now available at all Carl Toff store locations.
Ew.
Are we about to fight a cryptocurrency boss?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Does anyone have a piece of paper on their character's person?
I'm certain Adenia does.
I wouldn't.
Academia.
Zolan wouldn't have paper.
Yeah,
Zolan
not
should have
much.
paper in his priest's pack.
I have an explorer's pack
Oh,
instead of a priest pack.
I have a scholar's pack, so I have
You got
Quill and paper.
Fantastic. Can I, Adenia? Like, Calder takes a look around at all of the sandwiches and at the message board and says, "Adenia, can I steal some paper in a
You don't have to steal. I will give it to you willingly.
You are such a dear." Calder in like big block letters writes, "Warning, deep blue tuna may contain red slads, parentheses, or no, it's an asterisk. There's an asterisk next to red slads, and then an asterisk in smaller print. Red slads may kill their host." And just like slaps it on the message board and like tacks it in with like a piton or something.
Everyone make me a perception check.
Oh God.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
As you're putting it up, you feel a presence behind you. And you just turn around, Calder, and standing there in, like, capitalist armor with the Carl
What does
Toff
capitalist...
company-
Stop.
Capitalist
What does
armor.
capitalist armor look like?
It is
I'm
armor
guessing
that's
police riot
emblazoned
here.
with the company's logos on it. It's like plate armor that has had like the Carl Toff Trade Company's like logos
The
painted on it.
So
McDonald's
they're
logo.
hashtag sponsored.
Yeah.
It's a guard uniform, but not unlike a NASCAR uniform.
Yeah.
Calder doesn't fucking flinch.
Um,
She just says, "Can I help you?"
posting a bit of a little bit of inflammatory statement there, I see.
I am posting a story about my personal experience,
Oh, well,
as
there-
well as the personal experience of about a dozen other people.
They just like reach over you and take it off. Well, that there is slander and business disruption.
It is not slander if it is true. And I snatch it back.
It is also business
Oh, my God.
disruption. Ma'am, if you'd like to please come with me, I can take you to our HR department for any complaints. But any further
Can-
action will result in a company fine.
We don't
You
work for
can't
your
fine
company.
me for talking. This is the free states, isn't it?
Well, they are free, but they are now owned by us, dear.
Can I roll intimidation, please?
Those
Yeah, if
two
you
don't
want.
go together.
Square up to this guard. What do you going to say, Lucky?
Can I?
So my intimidation roll was an 18. So I would like to go up to this guard and be like, I think it's in your best interest to walk away now.
Looks you up and down. Notices, looks at all of you, notices you all, says, "Don't disrupt business. It'll end badly for you."
Don't disrupt us, disrupt in business. It'll end badly for you. And I slap my poster back up on the message board.
He looks at you, Lucky, looks at everyone else, runs over to the message board, rips it down, and sprints away.
Adini, I need more paper!
Calder. Not worth it.
What?
This is what
You don't think
repeating
it's worth it?
crossbows are for.
Lucky, I need you right now to take a look around at all of these people eating tuna sandwiches.
I'm aware.
You
but there's
saw
better
what
things
that
for us
did to
do.
me. That's Lucky. Listen, they could all die. All of them. I'm not going to have that on my conscience.
It might,
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm just thinking of other things that we could do to stop this process.
it might do better to
Scribbling
find.
another note.
It might also just do better to find somebody that might be talkative and tell them. Let the word spread a little more naturally.
Hopefully, I'm kind of hoping that maybe people have seen the exchange that just happened between me and the guard.
Especially with the guard running off.
They
Yeah.
have, but a lot of people are kind of like looking at it, and then it's visibly obvious that they're choosing to ignore it.
That's fair.
Like, these people just want to sit down. You don't want to rock the boat.
You're rocking the boat. I hate Fantasy America.
Will, I play these games for escapism.
Yes, and you'll get to dismantle a capitalist society, possibly. I feel like that'd be a pretty good escape.
I'm putting up another note, and then I can talk to some more people. He ran away, so
Yeah, he
what's
did.
he gonna
He
do
ran
about
off.
it?
Do we see anyone in the vicinity that we can talk to?
Yeah, there's a number of people just on the street.
Oh, yeah.
There's that little girl selling flowers. There's a couple people doing like street stands, like rat sticks. Get your rat sticks, stuff like that.
Rat sticks.
Yes, cook rat.
I've had
I'll make
worse.
an investigation check just to see if I can figure anything out.
Go for it. They also have a mystery meat.
Wow, rude.
Oh, roll 20. Come on now.
Yeah, so as
Funny
you're
being
looking
real
around,
mean.
like, it's very early in the morning. It's like 9 a.m. now, and the streets have just emptied.
Well, hear me out. Okay? It's a stretch, but we are looking for the Lotus, and the most honest people that the world knows are children. And there's a little girl selling flowers. So could it hurt to try to talk to her and just see what... Children could be very insightful. You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah. You know, I think that's not a bad place to start, Lucky.
Yeah. I don't want to do the talking. Children. Someone else talk to her.
Oh, goodness. I suppose.
Yeah.
And Adenia will flip through her cards, and we happen to pull one that may come in handy here.
But yeah, so what would y'all like to do? The child is still running around, like, just like trying to like sell flowers to the stands that are starting to.
How's that going for her?
People are kind of ignoring her.
Adenia will walk up and produce 10 gold from her pouch, and hand it to the little girl.
Thank you very much, miss. Here are your 2 flowers.
They're absolutely lovely.
Yes, I grew them myself in the garden behind the orphanage.
Wow, so you have a green thumb.
Insight check.
Roll it.
15.
She seems to be telling the truth.
Sure.
I'll also.
If I sell 3
chuck
more
out an
flowers
insight
today,
check.
Miss Weatherby will let me have dinner.
How's that 20
Oh,
doing
she's
on this?
bullshitting you.
Uh-huh.
She is straight up BSing you.
Uh-huh. So, you and I both know that that's not true, and that's okay.
Oh, rats! I thought my lying voice was better than that.
Oh, her little accent.
Goish. That was that. I tried my best there. Gosh, goish.
You know what? You'll
What
get there
gave
one
me
day.
away, ma'am? What gave me away?
With my 20 check, what was it that did it?
It was just like you could tell that they were like masking their voice.
Honestly, I didn't get a sense of authenticity from your aura.
They string together a list of words that I'm too polite to say on stream. And they say, "Oh, Dan, I don't have enough for aura coverings. How do you cover your aura?"
The mouth on you, young lady.
That's all right.
Congratulations.
Listen, honestly, I think with
I'm not a fan of
a
bleeding tuna.
bit more practice, you'll get there.
Oh, okay.
But
want to buy me out as a investment in my education?
actually, I take it that you are much more clever than you put on for others.
I like to think I'm pretty clever.
And you must hear all kinds of things. People talk pretty freely in front of children.
You're looking for information.
Indeed.
This is my best Jersey child dialect, by the way.
You're killing it.
I probably am, one way or another. Information, information. I can get you information. What
Great.
you looking for? You looking for some spice? Some zug?
Actually, it is a silver lotus petal, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We are looking for at this point, I'm going to cast with the Lover's card, Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
A silver lotus petal.
All right. So baseline thoughts are, and I quote, "Oh, I'm going to make so much money off of this sucker."
But remember, I can see through the crap, so
and then
honesty only.
Expletive, and now it's just expletives going off in her mind as she says, "Oh, all right, well, I can look into it for you." And there's still expletives going off in her mind at this moment.
It would be much appreciated.
10 gold a day. 10 gold a day. That's my day.
Well, see, that incentivizes you to take longer. So how about this? The faster you come up with useful information, the more I'll pay you. I'll start with, let's call it 50 gold. But every hour that passes...
Books it. But already gone. Already gone. She's buggered off.
Yes, Addie, that was so good.
Adenia, you never told me you were so good with kids.
Honestly, when you grow up a child on the street, you figure it out. You know, game recognizes game, as it were.
Urchin pride.
That's my background.
I know. Well, hot damn.
Oh, Annie.
One way together.
Well, that's a good start. I feel like we got a spy on the loose. Good.
Yes, so much for the innocence of children, though, Lucky.
Look, I wasn't just an innocent child myself, but, you know, I kind of admire the girl.
Yeah, like, looking at her, like, she would have pulled a hand crossbow on y'all in a second.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I dig it.
No, when Calder said the mouth on you, that wasn't a criticism. That was a like.
This is the
girl
Jersey,
after my own heart.
This is the Jersey Shore.
If on her calling world. Anytime soon, I would not be mad if she joined us.
Oh, she's probably like a level 6 rogue. Just watch.
Babe.
No.
Okay, what next?
Okay, well, that's a
children
start.
Rogue don't do well in the games that I run.
Oh no.
Oh.
Shy.
Yeah. We don't need to talk about that right now. We don't have to deal with people punching children, so let's not.
It's about 9:30 now. The streets are still empty. The buildings all around you have been filled with people working now. Like, it looks like every single person is working.
Is there a single store on this block that is not owned by Kalratov?
Nope. It might be an investigation to find a store not owned by them.
I will give it a roll, but...
Yeah, I was going to roll too, if that's all right.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Oh, my investigation's a -1. I'm going to let you do this.
My investigation is a 0.
Oh, well, look at that, Calder. You didn't need my help.
Mine's a rock. All right. But yeah, after about an hour of searching, you kind of go down a back alleyway and like you find like a hole in the wall type of shop. It says Cavaldi's Collectibles.
Cabaldi's Collectibles. Alright, let's take a peek in here. See if we can collect some information.
Calder.
All right. Since I've been shopping anyway, been hanging on to too much gold.
It is a mess of a shop. When you open the door, there is just like imagine like super cluttered collectible store.
Orders.
Like it's just wall to wall like little figurines of things. There's like these like little constructs that have been built that are like running around the roof on like a track.
I have to be very, very careful in this place.
Yes, you do. And basically, as you open the door, there's like a ding ding, and then immediately running out from the back room, you just see this "Oh, and like coming out with like this double-barreled crossbow, just pointing at all of you. Oh,
There's
Double
barrels
crossbow?
on the crossbow.
yeah, it's like a two crossbow. Oh, you ain't. Oh, I apologize, customers. Allow me to put this away. Capaldi Coppertoe at your service. How may I be of service today?
You are already of great service just by being locally owned, shall we say.
Apologize. Thought you were with that bloody Carl Tough company. Was going to shoot you.
You know what?
Wouldn't blame
fair.
you.
We've been tempted to shoot some of them ourselves, so
Yeah, right, capitalist pigs they are, eh?
yeah,
Indeed.
I happen to agree with you. Speaking of which, that's actually part of the reason we came in here is because we were curious to see what on earth had happened here.
Well, they've been buying people up. Well, luckily, I'm old money. Got me savings. Got a loyal customer base. Don't got to pay rent. We own the land that this building's built on. I do. The 20 square feet, all mine it is.
20 square feet.
Baby.
How big is this store, Will?
Oh, it's like
20
you guys
square
are like
feet is
cramped into it. It is a literal. It's like if a closet was a store.
Oh, sweetheart.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna start looking around for something to buy.
Yeah.
It'll be a pity purchase, but I
investigation check for something neat to buy.
Sure.
Nat 20.
Ooh, I gotta give you the cool thing in this shop. Adenia, on the wall with a for sale sign is this ornate, mechanically built clock. Imagine a steampunk cuckoo clock.
Yes.
What does it do?
That.
Oh, right there. That's
like
a good
it.
choice. You got a good eye. He'll take it down. 25 gold pieces.
Sold.
That's so cheap.
Oh, yeah, I don't price gouge. That's not how you keep loyal customers. You be honest work. You make honest things. This lovely piece was made by a local craftsman who went off to go and learn out in Mythol. Lovely little boy named Amelin. Helped pay the gold to make them out there.
Ooh. And she just absolutely beams from ear to ear.
All right, proper boy.
You know,
that
fun
one is.
fact about Amerlin, we
Shut
actually
up, Calder.
what?
Oh, you know the lad, I see you're on your calling. I must have met him on your travels, huh?
Yeah, we actually
Yes.
came in here with him.
Oh,
Yes,
you
he's back
did?
in town.
Oh, I'm bloody amazed that little bugger hasn't. And then the door kind of like hits Zolam's tail. It's like, oh, wait, Zolam. Amelin like sticks her head in. Zolam, would you
Speak
mind
of the devil.
moving your tail ever so slightly?
I'm trying.
Okay, Amelin steps over. It's like, you know how like if you're trying to like, you know how like when you were a kid and you would like try to like walk over fences with one leg on either side of it? Alva's moving through the shop doing that across Zolam, and then like stepping in, like matrixing, ends up beside your lovely friend in here, and just like, what are you all? Wait, you're not bought out, are you? Oh, nah, I would never let those capitalist buggers get me. Oh, excellent.
Adenia just bought
Did
the
someone
clock
finally?
you made.
He looks at. Oh,
It caught my eye. I didn't know you made it.
that's
It's
good.
beautiful.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Calder.
Well, I'll go in the back and get your tea ready. And he runs off. Like, all right, proper boy, that one is. Real nice lad.
Yeah, he's a sweet kid.
But what can I do for all of you? What are you looking for? Well, how can old Copper Toe help you?
Honestly, if we could just get some more information on the Kolratov company and what's been going on here.
Well, old buggers, I can tell you that much. They've been in competition with my family since before I made the store. The Kolratov company is a couple of centuries years old. Started by elves. Said to be run by an immortal craftsman.
Interesting.
But it's bullshit. They just pass down the name to whoever takes over the company when the one passes away.
And they're elves, so that's probably, quite a few centuries
Oh,
between.
no, they're not elves anymore. I think it's a human right now. Maybe a dwarf. I don't know. It's been a while since I've gone and looking.
Huh. Do they have, like, a headquarters in this city?
Oh, yeah. Their main office is right in the downtown area. They have a huge HR complex. They have a museum. They built a bloody museum for their company. What company does that?
Bloody narcissists.
Yes, I would say the egotistical kind.
We also we're on a bit of a hunt for a strange and unusual item. It would be a crystal of the silver variety in the shape of a lotus petal.
Sure you ain't working for them?
Sorry?
You're sure?
Couple of guys from the company came in and bought that a few months back.
Bought
You're
it?
kidding.
No?
Well, I guess we'll have to go.
From what my understanding is, they've been buying magical items up all over the place.
Well, they're not going to be able to make any kind of use out of that silver crystal, but we know someone who can. Real nice fella. I don't know if you've ever been to Garen's Cross.
I've never left the town. Can't afford the fee.
Oh, God. What happens for people who are traveling here? Do we have to pay a fee to leave?
If you're on your calling, you're fine. But if you weren't on your calling, it would be 500 gold pieces to leave.
Sorry, what?
Or now
this
they are
place.
doing it for 70 Karltov coin.
This just feels gross. Okay.
Don't like that at
So
all.
we've got to march over to wherever they're keeping that crystal now.
Yeah, I don't suppose you have the names of the people who came in and bought
It
it.
was just a couple. I believe it was the Mookinsons. Yeah, I think it was the Mookinsons. It was the Mooks.
And I suppose they don't showcase this crystal at the museum, huh?
Nah, it's a valuable little chunk of magically enchanted bit. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to turn it into residuum.
Residuum?
Yeah, used for magically enchanting things.
Oh,
you haven't been to their headquarters. It's right unsettling.
So anyone can just walk into headquarters, or do you have to?
They got a little visitor area for the public, but I'll warn you now, it's real unsettling.
I imagine that's true, but it sounds like we're going to have to go.
Sounds like
Fate
I have to go into
dictates
places that we
it,
can't
so-
get into.
All right. Well, thank you ever so kindly
Oh,
for...
no worries. Thank you for purchasing that cuckoo clock. Amelin, get working on another one. We finally sold it after a decade.
Oh. Yeah, thank you for your candor. We'll be back to say hi, I'm sure.
Hope to see you again.
Yeah. I'm going to crawl out over Zolom. Duck under, like hanging.
Coil up and then go out.
And try and find a path to these headquarters.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Like, there's signs to it throughout the town that you guys can get and follow. It's about a 10-minute walk from where you all are.
I don't think the crystal is going to be in this public visitor area, so
No, I imagine we're going to have to
do some breaking and entering.
create a diversion while you sneak in and take it. Yeah, something.
Well, let me describe the
Sneaking
building to you.
me.
It is actually like 3 buildings that have been ramshackled together. This first building is what appears to be like a reception area in that museum. There's a desk inside. Like the second you open the doors, it's like a museum desk. There's just a desk there with a woman behind it with a massive smile on her face, like this.
Sound like that.
There is no war in Bao Sing Se.
I greet her with an equally vague smile. And say,
hello. Welcome to Karltov headquarters. We're so happy to have you today. If
So
any of you
happy to
have
be here.
detect magic up.
huh?
Do any of you have detect magic up?
I do not.
I can.
I'm just curious if any of you do.
I mean, I have the magician card right here. So,
Okay. If you want to pop
I mean,
it,
I would have used it to try to find it anyway.
Fair enough.
So let's just
Her name
pop
tag is
that.
enchanted.
With what?
You can probably guess.
Like
some kind of charm spell that makes her,
That makes like every person like smile, and like as you're looking around, like all the other people working in this area of the building have that same smile on their face.
Oh, hate that.
Since I have detect magic up, do I detect anything that's not a name tag?
There's a whole bunch of illusion magic in the museum area. But otherwise, you don't detect any other magic. Sorry, there's some abjuration on a door to like behind the desk there.
Interesting.
How can we be helpful? How can we help you today? Are you here to tour our lovely museum that shows the splendor and creation of our company?
No, I'm here to complain.
Oh. All right. Well, if you'd like, we can send you over to our HR department. We do have a human resources and complaints department. If you'd like to head over there, I can have someone escort you there.
Sure, thanks.
All right. Thank you very much. Just wait right here for me. They push like a button. And like eventually another woman will walk out of that abjuration door, say, hello there. My name is Julie. I'm with HR here.
Stop. Stop.
If you'd like, we can have, and you'll notice now that as she like gestures to her right, a desk is like liquid metalling out of the floor. It's like, we can take your complaint right here.
Oh.
She sits down at it.
I really don't like that.
I'll stand, thanks.
Oh, no worries. So what is your complaint?
My complaint is that your tuna fucking almost killed me, and it
this
sucked.
is for the bluefin tuna acquiry, I assume. All right.
This
How
is
did
for
it kill you? Do you have a tuna
acquiry.
fish? Do you have a tuna fish allergy you're unaware of, ma'am? That you may have almost
No,
killed
your
yourself?
sealed cans were full of red slad poles.
Oh, interesting. Our cans are 100% tuna, no matter what the
They
sandwich
weren't.
companies tell you.
They were not 100% tuna, unfortunately. I had a red slad embedded deep within my stomach, and it
Are you sure
almost
you were not
murdered
mistaken,
me.
miss? Once tuna is cooked, it does lose all sort of genetic markings that it is tuna. We have done studies.
was-
Here,
Does
I
it-
can provide
Darlin',
them for you.
Does it
Darlin?
gain slod, though?
You're so cute, and your little smile is so fun, but it was red, and it was moving, meaning that it was not dead or cooked. It was a live red slad pole. I am on my Colin. I am an adventurer. I know what I'm talking about with these things.
All
And
right, well, I will take your complaint down and get it to the proper people. Thank you very much.
I'm not leaving. That's real cute, though.
Can I use my cantrip and send a message using spell, like my message spell to Calder?
Mm-hmm.
So she just hears it in her mind. And I just say, do you want to kill her?
Calder just keeps smiling and shakes her head.
Oh, if you're not going to leave, I will need to call security, ma'am.
Quick
Call
question,
them.
Lucky. Do you know if the message in 5e can be responded to even if you don't have
Yes.
that cantrip?
So basically, if it's I can
You just point,
you
but I
to your
can
head.
respond. I'm
Yeah.
gonna cross my arms and like point like underneath so that she maybe can't see me pointing at Lucky, and just say, "I'm making a bit of a scene here. Use it."
Can I get your name for the complaint, ma'am?
I don't know if you can.
Any moniker whatsoever for me to put onto it.
Listen, you're so sweet, and I know this isn't your fault personally. I'm not gonna make this trouble for you.
I'll just put Karen.
Yeah, that's fair.
Jeez.
But I would like to speak to whoever is in charge of putting those cans together, because y'all
supervising
made
staff available. Lucky, what would you like to do during this?
Lucky, should you and I try to sneak off?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna be. I want to kind of sneak away while this is all going down.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, I gotta get my sneaking hood up. Now I would like to sneak away, please.
Go for it.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be.
That is a 17 for stealth. I'm assuming that's what I had to roll for sneaking.
Yep. Adina?
Okay.
I'm gonna join. I'm gonna hero point.
Right, so the two of you make it to that warded door. Adina, the secretary, totally clocks you. She says nothing.
Ooh.
Oh, she does nothing.
She says nothing, and like as you're looking at her, basically like she'll like kick her foot back a little bit, and this like key card will just slide across the floor to you.
I'm gonna use a sleight of hand.
You want me to use my sleight of hand?
I
Okay.
already did it.
Oh.
You get one nat 20 and everything else
Nice.
has to
Yeah,
be crap.
you pop that. You pick it up stealthily and quietly. You can just tap to the door,
Boop.
and the door opens. It like floops into the floor.
Beautiful. Should we roll perceptions or investigation? Well, I'm better at perception check to
Yeah,
kind of
make
figure out.
me a general perception check just to see how well y'all can keep your wits about you here.
Sure, and I'll send Raja to look ahead and avoid any evil dogs that may try to eat Raja.
Raja turns
There
the
we go.
corner and just walks into a dog's mouth. Like it's
Stop!
What happened last time?
Yeah, between the two of you, you're able to find what appears to be like an admin office, like that HR woman left. What would you like to do? There's like a whole bunch of papers and like work strung about the place. Appears as though she's in charge of HR and acquisition.
Great. I don't know what HR would have to do with the Silver Lotus.
No.
Acquisitions, though.
I'm gonna, look through any paperwork for a recent acquisition on the Lotus Petal and also for any general map or blueprint of the buildings.
Yeah, make me an investigation check between the two of you, or perception check, whichever you
God
prefer.
damn it.
Oh God. Oh, let me try. It's not the greatest.
I got a +5. and I'm
After a
running.
little bit of time of looking, Lucky, you're able to find some papers. But before we do that, Calder, make me a persuasion, deception, or intimidation check to keep this woman going.
They're all pretty bad. I only have a +2 to these rolls.
Nat 20.
That was the time to roll in that 20.
I was gonna say I'd assist, but nah, I'm just
That was the time to roll the nat 20. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, you keep her attention. Lucky, you're able to find basically a list, not a list of recent acquisitions, but like a list of basically like yesterday's acquisitions, and it mentions that they are being stored within a warehouse.
In a warehouse.
Within a warehouse in the city. That appears to be basically where they're moving all sort of itemized magical item acquisitions.
Okay.
Before they
Did
are
Almer live with
transferred.
us? I mean, not like with us in this office, but did he come with us to the visitor
No,
center?
Amelin stayed back with their friend.
Got it. Okay. That's what we needed to get. So we'll slip back out of here.
Yes, agreed.
I'm gonna keep the key card though.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
it
come
mentions
back
a
and Calder has
warehouse.
like used thaumaturgy to make her voice even louder.
Shake the room.
Oh, also in that room there is a button, Adenia, with your detect magic. The button is magic and it is enchantment.
Ooh.
Does it release them from their?
Um, hold up here. Let's see. I have.
Would, out of curiosity, would identify just like tell? Is that how that would work?
Yes.
I know like identifying magic items, but I'm not sure about that.
I
Yes,
have the High
identify would
Priestess
just-
card, so I could cast Identify.
Yeah, identify would just tell you what the button does.
Yeah, we're casting spells right and left,
Yeah.
so High Priestess gonna use Identify.
It appears to be, after spending your minute, it appears to be basically the button that controls the name tags that would turn on and off the forced smile enchantments.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do
She's
it. Do
gonna
it. Do
she's
it.
gonna boop the button.
Okay. You boop the button. It's called there as you're talking to this woman. Her face goes from this to... And then back to this. And she looks over at the secretary, and the secretary still has the big grin on her face. So now this woman's panicking. Make me a stealth check, the two of you. Man, you guys are
Come
much
on.
more successful at like stealth information gathering than our Pathfinder party. Yeah,
Yes.
you two slip out. Adini, are you going to slide the card back to the secretary? She's kind of like looking at you.
I guess I don't need it for the warehouse. Yeah, I'll drop it.
Cool.
I'll message Calder again and say, "Think we got what we needed. You can continue to perform if you want to."
I might, just for fun.
The AHR woman looks towards the secretary. Would you please call security? And the secretary like starts fumbling around with like the magic, with like the messaging stones, trying to find the right one for security. Clearly taking her time on it.
I'm just gonna leave her with this. Look, ma'am, I know I've been a bit of a pill. However, people are going to die if you don't do something about this. So, girl to girl, please have something be done about this. People
Thank
don't
you
need
for
to be
your
dying.
complaint. Have a lovely day.
You too.
She runs off.
Walk off.
She like as she clocks you guys like as she clocks you walking away, she watches you until you leave the building.
That's fair.
As we get outside, Lucky and Adini, I guess, would let Zolam and Calder know what we found in their room.
Good work, ladies.
So we're assuming that we got to find some kind of warehouse nearby
Right.
in the
The
city.
recent acquisitions are being kept in a warehouse in town. Amerlin might know more about the geography.
For sure. Don't suppose there was any kind of address or anything.
Unfortunately,
No.
no. Then a lot of paperwork to try to sort through and put back
Yeah.
neatly.
Hopefully I made a big enough of a stink for you guys to get what you
You
needed.
did a
You
great
certainly
job.
did.
All right, well let's go catch up with Amerlin and see what he knows.
Might need to have a good idea of when this place would be least looked at. It could be at night, but the way this city seems to work.
No, we can do a quick stakeout on it.
Yeah,
for sure.
We can do
Plus-
a walk by.
Plus, Adenia, you've been spellcasting left and right, so it's probably not a bad idea for you to go into the warehouse.
I will
with,
say
like, a
that the
full-
note does have the warehouse's address on it.
Oh, well, that's
Oh.
not
We got the
Yeah.
Addy!
Yeah.
We got it!
Yeah, let's walk
Lucky and
on
Addie
by.
got the Addie.
Well, let's talk to Amerlin just in case he has any more information.
Yeah.
Sure.
Y'all can go and do that if you'd like.
Yeah.
Amerlin's kind of like wandering about, like going to say hi, like he's popping out of like a diner.
Amelin.
Oh, hello, friends. How are you liking the city so far?
Well, the people themselves are great, but this corporation is terrible.
Yes, they really are. They used to be a toy company.
I wish they would have stayed that way.
Yeah, and y'all got some rules out here that are
Oh, did
not
you disrupt?
so nice.
Did you disrupt business, Calder?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my bad. I should have warned you about that one.
I
No,
put some
don't worry.
notices up on the board. Is it still there, perchance?
No, it's gone.
Yeah, that's fair.
And there's a guard now standing at the door with like a gnarly repeating crossbow in his hand.
Calder, like, finger guns it.
Points crossbow at you.
She laughs. But yeah, no, and it's between that whole nonsense. I give the guard a wink, and
Points crossbow.
and the charging an arm and a leg to do just about anything.
As you say, in charging an arm and a leg, you hear one of the people from inside the thing yell, 200 gold pieces per limb!
I have 4 of them, thanks.
Give you 400 for each!
And sell them for 200? That is a bad business model, man.
Either way, you come out ahead!
I'd have a torso, too.
That one
was
made me
good.
laugh. Out of
give
all
it
the
to
jokes
you.
you've made this entire campaign, that one got me. That was good. That was good.
Alice, don't worry about Sam. He's not really a great businessman.
Amelin, we've been trying to track down this little artifact, but we managed to get an address where it is probably being held right now. You wouldn't know where this is, and she'll hold out the note.
That's over in the warehouse district. I could show you there if you'd like.
Would you mind?
Yeah, no, I'd be happy to. Here, just follow me.
I'm just so glad that you weren't influenced by these people. They're absolutely horrid. You are going to do so much good for this place.
These people are kind of new to the whole thing. We had a pretty good sort of capitalism going on, as good as capitalism can be, I suppose.
Not great.
We had a pretty solid system in place. Like, each company would bid each year to basically run a section of the city, and then whoever bid the most would get to win, and all the bids would be combined into the budget for that section of the city. It was a system. It worked.
I don't know how you feel about, a business running government.
People's lives like that.
Yeah,
And just based on how much money you can produce, gets you power to be in charge. That's
yes.
That ain't right.
Amelin,
It was a system.
you can't really believe that was a good system.
It was a system. The city never
It
burned
was
down.
a system,
It kept people housed and cleaned.
but it also allowed for this to happen.
It did allow for this to happen. But
And now no one
amount of
will
money
ever
that
get to
this
run
company-
things again outside of Karloff.
And now Amelin's going to be like, the amount of money this company has gained in such a short time, it's like they made a deal with an eldritch being or something.
I mean,
They honestly
judging
might
by
have.
the slads and the tuna.
They're cutting corners and endangering people. You can make a lot of money when you don't care about people.
People. That ain't right.
God. Now I wish I knew more like crime show terminology. It's like they're cutting the tuna with slat. Is that?
Yeah, I'm personally a fan of the economic system where I live in a cabin alone and nobody fucks with me, and I hunt and eat.
Libertarianism.
Don't have to deal with people charging me money to live.
Is Calder just Ron Swanson? Because
Kind of.
that's the vibe I'm getting.
All right.
I
So
don't need no government telling me what to do.
Amelin is going to lead you guys through the streets Most of the streets are gravel roads. However, down like some major passageways, there's like cobblestone that's been inlaid, and like actual like streets have been laid out. You guys will walk down one of those. There's like carts being pulled down the streets by horses. Lots of product being moved. It's a bustling business town. There's a oh, Chad, what was the fish person?
Wait, what?
The fish person ancestry in 5e.
Oh,
Lakafa?
Kuatua.
Yeah.
Lakafa is the
Lakafa.
playable one.
There's a group of Lakafas in suits walking down the street.
The suits are gonna constantly be damp because they have to keep
Ew.
themselves wet.
Yeah.
Or else they dry out.
Business fish.
Huh.
And yeah, you guys are brought to a warehouse, and I'm going to put the warehouse onto the map for y'all and onto the map
Oh
for the
no. Never good when there's a map.
Given the just general things that they've done, I'm gonna go ahead as we get like kind of just outside the warehouse. Use a divine sense to any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of me.
No celestial fiends or undeads.
Okay.
It's a bit busy, isn't it?
Well,
The
there's
streets.
people coming in and out. Like, this is the front door. I'm just putting your characters on the map, just so that they're on the map.
Right.
But yeah, Emily will kind of just point out, yeah, it's right over here.
Are there any windows?
Yes, there's several windows along the northern wall and the eastern wall.
All right, let's keep a walk. We don't want to look too interested in this place.
They are pretty high up. Like, they're like 10 feet off the ground.
What, the windows?
These large, like, wooden slots appear to be like gates that can be raised and lowers for carts to enter in.
Is there anybody on this backside where the windows are?
No, you do not see anyone.
Okay, well then let's head over there. And I've got a ladder that is being kept in this bag of holding. So we can climb up and look through the window and get a bird's eye view of what's going on in there.
Yeah.
Is
would
it possible for me to like do an acrobatics thing and feline jump?
The
even
ladder.
You can
would-
climb.
How big is the ladder?
It's not like 20.
How
I
tall?
can climb.
The ladder is 20 feet. I have a 10-foot pole.
So the ladder itself would be able to get to the roof.
Okay.
So,
Honestly, that's
lucky
handy,
you wouldn't
too.
even need to climb up a wall. You could just climb up the ladder.
Yeah, so I can climb up the ladder. We can look through the window, see what's going on, and then we can get on the roof and see if there's not like a drop down point
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
I wanted to like get on the roof and like look an overview of everything.
Do we want to do this in broad daylight where people can see us casing the joint?
I mean, that's why I asked if there was anybody on that side of the building, and there is not.
Which
Okay,
window
never
do you want
mind.
to look through? If you want to just put yourself beside it, you should be able to see them all. But I'll just reveal a little bit into the spot so you can have a better idea as to where the windows are. There are no geraniums in the window.
Sorry, is that a window?
Put Adenia beside it.
Dino. Well, I would if I could move my character token.
Oh, did it break? No, it didn't break. It's Adenia.
I see Adenia.
I can move Lucky. Or not Lucky, sorry.
Here we go.
Connor.
It kept trying to say I was trying to grab Chad, and I wasn't.
I wasn't.
Is that a one?
Yep, that's a window.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look through there.
Probably get like
Little boots.
that much, and then the rest is blocked by boxes.
Doesn't look too bad in there.
Whole lot of boxes. Lucky, you want to climb up to the roof, right?
I did.
There's the roof. There's a skylight in the central area.
That's what I was hoping. I want to go over to
Yes.
the skylight.
Sure. I'm going to move you back onto this one.
Sure.
From the skylight, you can see basically that. Like, between the two of you, this is what you guys have for view now. The boxes...
Do I see any...
The
Sorry.
boxes that are right where the skylight is, they're about 10 feet down from the skylight.
Not bad at all. I can do that jump. Do we see people is also what I'm looking for, like in the warehouse.
You don't see any people from your vantage point.
Right.
I want to point down to Addie and let her know what I'm seeing
All right.
Okay.
through message.
Okay.
Calder,
Okay,
are
that's
you
good
looking
to
through
know.
that window?
I sure am.
Okay, make me a stealth check.
Oh boy.
All right.
I'm gonna hero point that.
All right.
Come on, stealth check, you can do it! Nat 20, put you back into it! Tell them why, show us how. Look at where you came from, look at you now.
So you see a person.
Uh-huh.
They appear to be like doing some they are taking stock of boxes, moving boxes. Yeah, well, that's what you see. You see a person just working.
What does this person look like?
A human.
Are they armed?
Regular person.
They're not. They do have arms, but they don't have any weapons on them. Actually, I think they might have like an axe on them, like a little hatchet. But that could be used for opening boxes.
I turn to look at Adenia and just go, we gotta go. There are people in there.
Zolom, what are you doing during all of this?
I mean, Joel would have probably at least followed around to try and get out of sight, but he's not trying to get to any windows or anything because he's not going to be useful in that. It's just trying not to be as conspicuous.
All right, fair enough. Lucky, what are you getting up to? You're on the roof. The skylight's there. It is open.
I mean, Lucky's kind of chaotic and she wants to just drop down in there, but I'm not going to do without my party. So she wants to, but I think she's just messaging Adenia and letting her know what she sees and trying to see if we're doing a plan of any kind of
Adenia will then point to Calder with her message cantrip and just pass that forward.
Oh god.
It's like a telephone game.
Calder will respond to Adenia's message and just say, "There's a dude in there. Let Lucky know there's a man with an axe in there."
She'll point out to Lucky.
I mean, technically you haven't responded to Lucky's message yet, so you could just respond to Lucky's message.
I have my own cantrip and Lucky. Doesn't matter. There's somebody's message cantrip that'll just go.
Who needs sending stones when you have message?
I have a sending bracelet just in case, but
Being frustrated at the situation, she's gonna jump down by Addie on that side, with Addie and Calder. If there's a guy in there with an axe, that's not deterring me away from wanting to go in there. But if we want to come back at night when we don't think anyone's going to be working and kind of look around.
well, we have another way to play this too. We could walk up and say we're a buyer for this magical artifact and persuade them.
I talk better with my fists, but whatever you guys want to do.
I mean, as fun as that sounds, I ain't excellent at lying or nothing.
I think I can help with the persuasion.
My persuasion is
The cards
right,
are in our
cards.
favor today.
True, that's true. I mean, I can, if persuasion, talking nicely doesn't work, I can also intimidate.
Well,
Threaten some people.
Lucky, how tall are you?
5'8", I think I made my character.
Oh, you're like, no, I wasn't sure if you were a smaller cat.
No, she's tall-ish.
Lanky.
She's about average, yeah. I'd say 5'8", 5'9".
Okay. The other option is, I could cast Reduce on one of us. You would shrink to about 1/8 of your normal size, and you could sneak in there and look for it while being tiny. However,
Honey,
you
I
have
shrunk
1
the
minute.
Calder.
I'd love to just drop down from the skylight and just sneak in and look around anyway. But I just I didn't want to be too roguelike.
Go for it. Especially with a reduce, that would be so fun.
I'm diggity down. My stealth is like a +9. It's like a +8.
Yeah, we could reduce you to get you in there. You could probably just crawl right through this window or through the front door, and nobody would even notice you if you were a tiny cat.
I'm going to put it back onto the arm.
Cast me.
Do it.
Go for it.
Okay, again, so you'll have 60 seconds of tiny, and then it'll be up to you to get out of there. If something goes wrong, we're all here. We can watch and we can jump in and beat the shit out of anybody in there together.
Oh, God, help
She's
me.
But that becomes, a hostile corporate attack. This is terrorism at that point.
All right, so...
Okay, and I'll also roll a stealth check on top of that just to try to make sure. I mean, people might see a cat and might not think anything, but just to be extra safe, I'd like to try to be sneaky about it.
Just in case, as Adenia is casting that, I'm going to go ahead and cast Bless.
Oh, good for you.
That's fair.
And I'm going to, since I have it, I'm going to hit Lucky, Adenia, and Calder, since I've got it.
Nice.
So, Lucky, I'm assuming, Adini, that you're going to cast it like when Lucky's just above the skylight and then reduce and then...
Right, because of the time limit on it, I'm, not going to do it until
Well, she
the
could
last
also-
second.
Possibly, I guess the windows are probably closed, huh? I was going to say she might be able to just get through one of the windows on the side.
Yeah,
and not have to
the
risk
large
the
windows
drop.
are closed. However, Lucky, when you drop down, you're going to be able to see the entirety, a vast majority of the warehouse. Let me just polygon reveal. 'Cause
Okay, go for it.
there is some stuff that you cannot see because boxes block your way.
I don't believe in boxes.
Chuck this out there.
Boom, and... Oh, that's initiative. I don't need that.
Would you like me to roll stealth, DM?
Oh, yes, I would like you to roll me a stealth check.
At advantage.
Yep, you will have advantage because you're reduced size.
Great.
And I need to now look at the passive perception.
I'm
of
also
have a
using
hero
a hero
point.
point. I am about to use a hero. And I have luck points, so... Okay,
You also,
that's
better.
you also get a D4.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
I feel better with the
Isn't
with the
it?
24.
Or, no, wait. No, D4 is a Texan saving throws,
gotcha.
right?
Mm.
Wes?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. That's just in
Well,
case.
it's
You
a
need
24
guidance.
Yeah.
with
Guidance is
advantage
the good
and
one.
with a point.
Bless is more for in case
Combat.
things go down.
Yeah.
Like if something bad happens while she's in there.
Okay. Thank goodness that stat blocks have passive perceptions of creatures on them. And I can just look
But
at
those
things.
passive perceptions aren't 24.
They are not.
Will, can you enlarge the token of the redhead in the middle? Is that not Marlene?
That was one of the... Yeah, it's one of the generic Pathfinder tokens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's just... It's a person.
hello?
It's a generic Pathfinder token.
You had me. I was.
I only have so much generic NPC artwork, and we don't steal art on this stream.
We make our
Feeling opalescent today. I see.
Yes.
little shade.
Yeah, this is it. But,
Little D.
Lucky, you will effectively have, it's a minute, right? So you effectively have 10 rounds. So you'll have a move and an action. You'll have a move and an action, your bonus action each of the rounds. So for now, first round, you've dropped down. No one has seen you. You see their positions on the map, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. So what would you like to do for your turn?
I'm gonna go. I want to go this way, and look.
Okay.
And
make me an acrobatics check to get down from the boxes.
For sure.
Because you're tiny.
Okay. So as you're going down, you make a little bit of noise. Make me another stealth check.
Oh, fine. Okay.
Okay. You hear something from over here say, "Must have been my imagination."
Good. Yes, it was.
Oh, good. These are generic Skyrim cards.
All right. So you
many
made
rolls.
it down. You still have your move and you still have your action and your bonus action.
I want to kind of do perception.
Yep.
I want to try to. I'm looking for anything that looks similar to what I know lotus flower to look like, or if I'm trying to feel something, or if I get like, a vibe
Make me a
check,
perception
kind of. Okay.
A magical vibe check.
Magical vibe check.
You're
22.
looking around. A lot of these cases have magical items in it. However, one thing you do notice from there is that this box is slightly away from the wall. That creates a bit of like a hidden path along the back wall there.
Okay, I want to go that way.
Okay. You can dash as a bonus action, so move your movement speed.
Beep, boop, boop.
Okay, as you're moving that way, make me another stealth check.
I love this lucky stealth mini game.
17. Would you like to use a hero point to reroll that?
I do have luck points as well,
Yes.
but if I need to, okay, taking from your voice, I want to try to. Okay, all right,
yeah.
I can
so
take
lucky
that.
you managed to continue to stealth to the shadows. Round 2.
All right, I would like to continue towards this back pathway.
Okay.
And see what I can see.
All right, so I'm going to reveal pathway. So move to where you want to move with your first move action.
I think I can make it about here. 35 feet is my speed.
Okay, you still have a bonus and a standard action. There's still more pathway ahead of you if you want.
Okay, bonus action, I'm going to dash some more so I can get around.
Okay, so as you get around, I need you to make me another stealth check because sitting at a small desk,
Dang.
appearing to
all
be
right.
doing some work, is this creature.
Is that a fucking sled?
Yeah,
I want to kill him.
it's a slab.
Just kidding.
It's just sitting
Kill
there.
Bill
It looks like they're
sirens.
doing
Kill
accounting
Bill
work. He's an accountant. Do you like that?
Should I re-roll that? I mean, I can. I have 3 luck points. I've used one, so should I use another?
Your call.
I'm gonna. Well, the 17 didn't work, so I'm gonna go for it.
We don't know that
again.
the 17 didn't work. Will just might be
Trying to make you use all your
use
shit.
your resources.
You're right. You're right.
I'm not
I want
that
to get
evil.
them.
Yeah,
If I suggest you use a hero point or a luck point, it's because you failed the check.
Let's see. Chat, you got
17 would
anything
have
for
been a
Lucky?
failure.
You
I
got
have not
anything,
said
chat?
anything
I
about
can-
the
I can-
15.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it again, and
Okay.
use another luck point. Oh,
Yes. Thank you.
the hero point! Yay!
Arsenic Rose.
There you go,
Thank
Arsenic.
you.
Also, I love that name.
Oh, that was not bad.
Oh boy. Yeah,
Oh,
so
baby.
you make some noise, like there's a slight eep, and it hears you. And now we're going to roll initiative.
Is everyone rolling initiative?
I would assume everyone will roll initiative, but you guys don't know what's going on yet. Lucky, roll your initiative.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting there.
Calder
I
with
have
the rolls
advantage. I have
today.
advantage on initiative.
Yeah.
I do too, but my dex is only
That,
+1.
how many nat 20s you get today?
3.
All right,
So proud of you.
Lucky, it's your turn.
Okay, so just to be clear, I'm the smaller version of myself, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you are a smaller version
Okay.
of yourself.
Great. I immediately am going to cast message towards where I know my friends are standing.
Yep.
I believe, and just like SOS, get in here.
Give me 1
I've been
second.
spotted.
I need to see if message is blocked by something.
I do know that it can go through concrete, wood, and stone. I believe
It won't go through.
it does not.
It does
Let's
not.
see.
Oh,
These
shit.
boxes
3
must
feet
be
of wood.
lined with lead.
Is a magical
Wait,
item.
Also,
it
there's
says-
definitely 3 feet of wood between you and us.
Oh, okay. Well then, I mean, I don't want to run, but
You
like,
can hide as a bonus action.
You already bonus
Yeah.
action as a dash.
Wait, this might change it. The last line of that says, the spell doesn't have to follow a straight line and can travel freely around corners or through openings.
Yes, I'm saying the building is lined with lead.
But if there's a window, it wouldn't matter
In the skylight, which is okay.
Yeah,
because it can travel freely through
120
openings.
feet.
Oh. Now you're going to make me do math. 15 feet up.
come on, friends and loopholes.
125.
Friends and loopholes.
Would it have to be...
You motherfucker. You small
Wait, it-
Okay, wait.
It doesn't have to
I
go
wanna-
through the
this-
skylight. It can go straight through the window.
That's true, because it can go through glass.
Well, it has to go around the lead, right?
around
Yeah,
above.
through the window.
Bump that 105 foot.
Okay,
point
but
up
also I
5
haven't
feet.
taken my bonus action or my move action, so I could move first, cast the spell as I'm running away.
That's true.
Yes, you could do that.
That's
Or
what
that
I'm
works.
going to do.
That works.
Or you can do it from where you are right now, because
Either
you
way,
don't have to move the
y'all
point
know
that
that
far.
something's going on now. Lucky, continue. You
Yeah.
still have your bonus action and your move.
I'm going to use my bonus action to hide because I'm a rogue and I work better in the shadows.
All
so
right. Do you
scary,
have hide?
scary.
You currently have no cover.
You might need to move, then hide.
You might need to move and then hide. Like right now, you're in the corner of a building where there's absolutely no boxes.
Oh yes, I was going to like move like back around the corner.
Perfect.
Okay.
Make me a stealth check.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be
Oh,
suspicious.
sorry.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. 25.
Now
She
you want to
ain't
give me a high
suspicious.
self. Now you wanna. Okay, I'm good.
5, 10.
I'm hiding and I called for help.
15,
Back up, back up.
20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20. It'll get to there and it'll look around.
I'm in the shadows. I got my stealth hood on.
Yep.
Don't try me.
Inch tiny.
It got a 2. It does not see you. It's going to yell out. It's not going to yell out. It's going to basically stop for a second. Everyone in their head is going to hear, there's an intruder in the warehouse. It's a cat. It looks yummy.
Oh, you don't know how yummy. Don't do that. I don't
Lucky.
taste good in a soup.
Sold him.
All right. How far up is this ladder?
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay, so I'm going to use my bonus action to move my speed.
Oh god, you guys are going to pull every encounter in this.
Snakes and
warehouse.
ladders.
I wasn't going to say that.
I did. So you don't
Well,
have
so I'm
to.
going to roll some initiatives. Now that that's come out, I'm going to roll some initiatives. As Lucky, you can actually see from where you're standing, some of the warehouse employees are going to begin to shift forms.
I think I can only get here.
I really wanted to fight these guys. I'm happy.
Loop. Yeah. So
Uses the shrinking only reduces your strength. So as long as you're using your dex for attacks, you're fine.
Yeah, so the warehouse.
Yeah.
This is one of the warehouse workers.
It's a bear house.
Here's another
Get
warehouse
stopped.
worker. Because it's a warehouse.
Oh my gosh.
Love it.
Alright, we got a werebear. This is where Squishy lets out a yelp. We got a were-boar
Out.
and a were-troglodyte. You have a map. Did I put the troglodyte on the map? I did. You guys... And then there's going to be a couple more things on initiative, but they're going to stay back until they're called for help. In the bottom left area. Descending, we are on 12. So Zolom, go ahead.
I already went. I got up, I climbed up and came in. So coming up the ladder and going down takes... Oh, well, I guess by action I can actually dash.
Mm-hmm.
Too, so...
This is now a deadly encounter.
I can get there.
Oh, bestie!
Adenia, it's your turn.
Right. So I have a patch on my robe of useful items that is a window that I can just put on any surface,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use it to make a window that I can open into this room.
Okay, you can do that. That's your move and your action. You can move into...
Yep, I'll move on in. As a bonus action, can I cast a cantrip?
if it's a bonus action spell, yes.
I believe Ray of Frost is a bonus action. Let me
It's
double
an
check
action.
that.
I don't know.
Is it not?
It's an action.
Nope, it's one action. JK. Then that's all I do.
All right, then on this thing's turn, it's going to double move over to you. Calder, your turn.
Fantastic. How tall is the side of this building?
20 feet.
20 feet. All right. Plus 60 to the skylight.
There's also a window.
There's also a window.
But it's closed.
No, there's a window that Adenia just slapped on there and Looney Tunes style opened up and walked in.
This is farther away
that
from
might
me
actually be
than
further
this.
Yeah.
That's
Than the skylight. So if I go 30 feet up the building, that'll put me 10 feet onto the roof. So like here. And then from there, I'd be able to dash to the skylight and jump in.
Okay, there you go. You can do that and land on the top. Lucky.
Yeah, that's... Oh, actually, sorry.
No, go ahead.
As a bonus action, I'm hunter's marking. I see that red slad
Yeah.
and go, oh fuck no, because I can see him from where I'm at, on top of these boxes.
Fair enough. Then I'll put the mark on the slot, and then we will go to your turn, Lucky.
No worries. Oh, my turn. So because of everyone coming in now, is the slat looking at me or like in my direction?
It's now just kind of looking out. It's now looking at Zolom.
Great. I want to try to sneak back around the corner and continue going in this direction because he's clearly protecting something.
Make me
and
a
my
stealth
friends are
check.
Okay. I got it. Watch me not get it.
Hope you got it.
Yeah, you got it.
You got it. Go ahead.
Yes.
Move your movement.
Okay. Beautiful. I'm going to sneak back around and then use my bonus action to dash. I want to keep going, past his desk. And yeah.
Oh, so after that, it's just boxes. My apologies. I didn't reveal all the map.
Oh, there's nothing behind there?
No, but the desk is there.
Yeah, there might be something
Investigate
useful on the
the
desk.
desk.
Yeah,
Check
can
the
I,
desk.
well, is that my turn though? Because isn't like a check? That's
Well,
an
it would be
action.
an
You used a
action
bonus
for you to... It would be an action for you to look at the desk. You've used a move and a bonus, so you still have your action. If you want to just start
Okay.
scooping papers from the desk into a bag.
Okay, I want to do that.
Perfect. Yeah, you can add one set of warehouse papers to your inventory.
Beautiful.
All right. But that'll be your turn. Next up is
Am I still small? Because how many rounds does it take before I get big again?
You still have another 5 rounds of being small.
Beautiful.
Which also means that all three of you have 5 rounds of bless left. That's also a minute, and I was
Just
casting
kind of
at the
double
same
move
time.
to there. Pulls out an axe. No, he does not
Let's
going
go.
to use an axe. He just has that. He's just coming out there with Yeah, he has a great axe. He has a great axe. There we go.
Snake versus bear.
He's carrying a great axe. And yeah, Werebore will go. I love some Werebores.
But no wolves.
They're in here. They're in the other building.
The what?
Yeah, they were in that front building that you guys didn't go into. So they're in this one.
Sorry, Squishy.
I'm just going to show them off to Squishy because I did include werewolves.
Hopefully they don't have good enough hearing to hear what's going on right now.
Werewolves. There were werewolves included. But anyway. Werebore is going to go. Werebore is going to double move to there.
Oh, Adenia.
Red Slad's going to go. Red Slad is going to move to there. Hey, Zolam.
Hey.
You like slads?
Sure, why not?
It's going to start off with a... How terrible am I? It's going to start off with a claw.
Okay.
14.
We'll miss.
It'll do another, and then it will do a... Oh, it gets 3 attacks. Then it does a bite. 17.
Miss.
And then it does another claw. 14.
Miss.
Because it has multi-attack.
Oh, yay. Good for it.
Zolam.
Alright, well... I was going to go for the werebear, but I guess I'm going after this slot now. So we are going to constrict a 22.
That will hit.
Yeah.
For 6 damage.
Okay.
And I got him. Yeah, that'll be it.
All right. Adenia, can you do me a favor? Because you are starting your turn adjacent to this troglodyte, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw against this thing's stench.
I still have blessed though.
It's
so
a real sweaty warehouse worker.
You do have.
And I'm gonna add my D4.
That's a success.
So 15. Thank you, bless.
You are immune to stench for the next hour, and you can take your turn.
Okay, so as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith from the Hierophant.
Okay.
Giving myself +2 to my AC, much needed. And then I'm going to hit this troglodyte with a stick.
Roll the stick. Stick it to this troglodyte. 13 hits for 7 damage.
Any chance it's from the plane of Earth?
Technically, no.
Okay, and then I don't want to be here, but I don't want an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll just cry about it and end my turn.
Troglodyte's going to go. It's going to use its multi-attack on you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
1 with its bite. 13.
No.
It should not have advantage. I thought I turned on. My bad. And then 2 with their claws. 21.
Yep.
Ouch.
For 6.
Okay.
17.
Yep.
For 4.
Okay.
Calder.
All right. I think as an action, I'm saying, baby dragon, get up. We got work to do. And I'm going to summon her right here. I promise I will make a token for her eventually. Actually, no, I'm going to summon her on top of this box because she's got a range of 5 feet with that bite. So yeah, on top of that box, that's my action. By bonus action, I'm going to direct her to bite.
Give me 1
Gonna
second.
have her. Bite.
Can you ping exactly where you want her?
I'm pinging her on top of this box right here.
Top of that box?
Yeah, because she's got to reach a 5 feet with her bite, so I'm going to have her bite
So she'd have
this
to be
guy.
there.
I thought reach of 5 feet meant that you could be 5 feet away.
No, reach of
but...
5 feet is beside you. Reach of 10 feet is one square.
Ah,
Yeah.
never mind. Then that's where she will be. And I'm going to roll to bite. There will be a +5 to this. Very nice. So 17 plus 5, 22 to hit.
And that will hit.
And it is a d6 plus 2, I believe.
Roll it.
Give me 1 sec. Sorry, I'm flipping between like a million bajillion tabs. Alright, so 5 damage, 3 piercing, 2 cold damage.
You know what a great way to solve flipping between a million bajillion tabs is?
Having multiple monitors, which I
Closing
don't
some
have
tabs.
because I have... If I closed the tabs, then I wouldn't have them at all, and I do need all of that.
Enough.
But yes, she will also be granting someone this round an extra d6 of cold damage.
Nice.
We'll just see who hits.
Lucky, it's your turn.
Okay. Lucky is going to get better vantage point and climb on top of the boxes.
Okay.
Because she's feline and she has those kind of abilities. And I'm going to start helping out my friends now. I get, not Hunter's Mark.
Sneak attack.
What is it? Thank
Yeah.
you.
How you do?
I'm gonna help out Zolan because he's being doubly attacked right now. I'm gonna go after the werebear
Okay.
with my short bow.
24
I'm
hits.
assuming that hits.
It
Okay,
does.
fantastic.
12 points. Nice.
Beautiful.
Alrighty. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay up here. I'm a rogue. This is where I live best.
Alrighty. Next up is the werebear. Alright, so it can make... Okay, so it can make either that or it can make that. So it's going to make 1 great axe attack.
Okay. Nope.
13. And then it's going to make 1 claw attack.
Okay.
20.
Nope. Nope.
Oh,
Wereboar's going to go. It's going to come up to you. Actually, no, it has a target right beside it. It's going to attempt to tusk the baby dragon.
Tusk the baby dragon.
Tusk the
baby
baby
dragon.
I knew it was coming. It was
by
getting
the
better.
sea. Gotten paid
22.
by a poor, and now it's history.
11 points of
Oh.
slashing damage. And I need it to make me a con save.
It's
Oh,
not
God,
a.
okay.
Oh, it's not a
It's-
humanoid.
It's
You're
not
good.
a humanoid.
I can't
Well,
turn it
can you
into a
imagine if it was a
dragonborn.
friggin' dragonborn?
Okay, 11 slashing damage. Okay. I just need to quickly figure out what its hit points are.
Hopefully more than 11.
I think it is more than 11, yeah.
Alright. But that'll be the wereboar's turn. It's the slad's turn. It's going to entirely focus on you, Zola.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Well, can it use strength to escape your spot?
Yeah, but would that be its action to like make
It would
the
be a
attempt to
move
escape?
action to escape. You know what? We'll just do it at disadvantage. It's fine. Okay. So 3 attacks. One with its bite. 8.
Nope. Nope.
10. 15. Zolom.
All right. Well, we're just gonna keep on with him since I've got him here.
On his turn, some of his wounds healed up.
Oh, what a loser!
ew.
Has regeneration by the looks of it. That'll hit.
Don't like that.
Zolam, add a d6 of cold damage to that roll.
And 5 cold damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Boom.
That was
Not
a
bad.
good roll.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's it.
Adenia. There's a troglodyte and a wereboar and a werebear and a red slod. Oh my.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, first thing we're going to do is Aqualon's Embrace
Bonus
to
action.
get me some of that sweet, sweet HP.
Yep.
And then we're going to keep hitting this troglodyte man with a stick.
Stick it to the man.
You do get a D4.
I do get a D4.
Yep.
That's helpful.
That will hit.
4 whole damage. Do I get that 6 extra cold D6 of cold damage, Calder?
No, sorry, it's just one. It's one person per round.
Got
I
it.
was like, I know this person has hit. I wasn't gonna wait to make sure you hit or not. Sorry.
And that is that's still standing. Anything else, Adenia?
That's all I can do right now.
All right, then it will be the troglodyte's turn. It's going to multi-attack you. Once with its bite. 19
Yep.
for 3.
Okay.
And then with a claw and a claw. 20
The 20 will hit.
for 6. So 9 in total.
All right.
Alrighty, and then we go to Calder's turn.
All right, I am finally gonna make good on that promise to shoot this lad. So that's what I'm gonna do.
You have advantage.
I have advantage?
I have him grappled.
The 26
then
will
I
hit
will-
if you crit.
I'll see if I'll crit.
Yeah, and you
well.
might as well crit fish a little bit.
11
We're actually
piercing
avoiding
damage,
fish right
and
now.
then I'm gonna do a d6. I'm gonna do 2d6. I'm gonna do one for my hunter's mark, and then I'm gonna have baby dragon's reaction this turn for me. Well, 7 extra damage. That's fine.
Still 7 extra damage.
And then baby dragon is.
Oh, I will
gonna-
say the cold damage does appear to be half as effective against it.
half as a.
Appears as though they're resistant to cold.
This slot is just your arch enemy.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have baby dragon bite this guy again.
Roll to bite the Werebrimbor.
Oh shoot. I don't suppose if I'm blessed that extends to.
Nope.
Yeah. All right. Well, a 10's not gonna hit. So
Yeah, I think it would work for something
a 10
like
is going to hit.
a 10's gonna. Oh. Okay.
A 10
Never mind.
the low AC guys. You guys are the low level still.
All right. Well, that's gonna be in 4 damage, 2 piercing, 2 cold.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah, I think Bless would work for something like Spiritual Weapon, because it's your spell attacks or something like
But
that.
the dragon.
If it's
Right.
your creature.
Well,
that's
if it's
different.
another creature, it's...
Yes, they are level 4. Lucky, you're up.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
numbers
can
don't
you
scale.
remind me-
Sorry, Lucky. The numbers don't scale nearly as high in 5e as they do in PF2, Matt. And then continue,
Yeah.
Lucky.
Can you remind me what Bless does again?
You get to add a D4 to attacks and saves.
Okay, great. Thank you.
No worries.
Do I still have my sneak attack against the werebear?
You
would get sneak attack on either of the ones next to me. You'd have advantage against the slod, but not the werebear.
Sneak. Oh, gotcha. I'm gonna keep going for the werebear because it seems like Calder has that one taken care of.
go
So
for it.
Does the 14 hit?
Yes, it does.
Beautiful. Take that. Ooh.
13 points of damage. Nice. What's doing that? Oh well. Stabby.
Doesn't even see me.
18 to hit you, Chad.
Nope.
Clawy. 19 to hit you, Chad.
Nope.
Where a Brimbor is going to go after the dragon.
Every time you say that, I'm like, Celebrimbor?
Going to tusk
Like Lord
the
of the
dragon
Rings?
Oh yeah, 16 will hit.
for 12.
Ooh.
All right.
And maul the dragon for 9.
Oh shit. 9 does not hit.
Cool. Red slide.
Is dragon okay?
It's going
Dragon
to bite
could use some
Zolom.
help.
Nope.
It's going to claw Zolom.
Nope.
It's going to claw Zolom.
Nope.
One of these days I'm going to roll double nat 20s on that. You're up.
I mean, I got the double zeros on perception last week. I think we need a little time before that just gets piled on with double nat 20s against me.
Fair enough. But yeah, you're up, Solon.
All right. We're going to keep on trying to squeeze them.
17 hits.
That's a 9 on the bludgeoning.
Plus 10. The heals up on its turn. Minus 9.
And see, if I had I prepared different spells because I wasn't necessarily expecting a fight, so.
That's fair. Anything else?
So yeah, that's it. No, that's it.
Adenia.
Divine Favor would have been fun in this fight.
Yeah.
Second burst, same as the first. We're gonna Akalon's Embrace.
Fair.
And we're gonna bop it with a stick.
Bop it. An 18 will hit, and it will finish it off.
Yes! Kill for Adenia.
Alright, you have your move action still?
I
Maybe
am
put some
going
distance.
to actually instead make myself a target and try and distract it from killing this dragon.
Thank you. Oh, shoot. What do I want to do? I'm torn between casting Cure Wounds and trying to help Zolom.
Just so it's known, Zolom has not been hit yet.
You know what? Then I am going to move over here and cast Cure Wounds.
I've literally got this slob wrapped up and a werebear swinging at me, and it's like, nope, not today, nuh-uh.
Just
Yeah,
going off
thank
your
you.
scales.
Zolem's the
1d8.
combat king.
Boop, 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 boop. So 5 plus something I'll look at in a second. Yeah, and then bonus action, just command Baby Dragon. And Baby Dragon can bite again.
Roll the bite.
Roll the bite. Oh,
That
come on,
won't
Baby
hit.
Dragon.
Alright.
That's a
Lucky,
7.
Go ahead, Lucky.
Oh, I think you're muted.
Apologies. I'm going to keep going for my werebear.
Okay, fire at will.
No, I'm going to fire at the werebear.
I mean, technically I'm running it, so.
But you didn't
17
know.
hits.
The werebear's name was Will.
Will the Werebear.
Awesome. I
That
actually really
sounds
like
like a
that.
children's show. Alright, anything else, Lucky?
Nope, just enjoying the chaos.
Alright, well, Zolom. This Werebear's getting tired. It's going to move over here.
Okay.
And then it's going to Great Axe you.
Now here's the
22.
thing. If an enemy is restrained,
Can it flank?
Yes, it's still threatening
okay.
you.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, it can attack even if it's
It can
just
attack. It's still threatening you, yeah.
22 hits.
12 slashing.
Okay.
Second attack. 10.
Nope.
Where a Brimbor is going to send one tusk at the dragon.
Oh,
9.
that doesn't hit.
And one maul at the Adenia. 24.
Oh, hit.
For 8.
Ooh. Okay.
Ouch.
At least it wasn't as heavy as some of those other hits were.
Alrighty. Red Slod's going to go. It's going to bite you, Zolom. It's going to claw you. 25.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright. Hey, there's a whole bunch of text with this. So take 9 piercing.
I'm immune to disease.
Summon the gun.
Paladin.
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 Second
Hey.
attack. 21.
I remembered class feature. 21 just hits.
Take 10.
Ooh. He's actually putting a hurting on
Your
me now.
turn.
Bonus action, Aquilon's Embrace.
Fair. If you guys didn't have that, this encounter would have definitely killed you.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be a little, because they're starting to slow things down, and I know I've got arrows coming in at the end behind it. And as my action, I am going to use a portion of my lay on hands on myself.
Fair.
And that'll be my turn.
Adenia.
Okay. Well, we're gonna keep the thing from attacking the little baby dragon and attack it back because it mauled me and I didn't enjoy that.
You didn't like it? It was just saying, let's go to the
No,
mall
I
today.
think I have one hero point left.
we had a round
from
of them.
Urbanov.
Yep.
So we're gonna try and undo that nat 1.
There we go.
24 will hit for 9.
And Adenia, add a d6.
Of cold damage.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. All right. Half, not even bad. 12
bad.
damage.
It takes all of it. And then Calder.
Nice. All right, I think Baby Dragon is good for now, so I'm going to attack with my longbow at the slad.
Fire at will.
Come on.
18 hits.
18? Nice.
Just in case. You do still have advantage.
12. Oh, good for you. You know what? I will... 12 piercing, I'll keep that, but I want to just see if I crit fish.
Yeah, see if you crit.
Yeah,
she
no, I
got
will keep
four.
the 12, thank you.
It was worth looking at.
And then a d6 for Hunter's Mark, and I will hold Baby Dragon. Yeah, Baby Dragon can try and bite again.
Hits.
Nice, 20 to hit.
Roll your damage.
Very nice.
As a patron, I'm now accepting applications for clerics, paladins,
6
and
plus 2,
warlocks.
4. Again, 2 piercing, 2 cold.
Alright. Lucky.
Werebear, get over here.
Also,
Wait, let me roll my d4, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And also, you're now your regular size. It's been 5 rounds. That will hit.
Okay, great. So as I grow bigger, I shoot an arrow
Nice.
at the werebear.
It's still standing, and it's now the werebear's turn.
Okay.
Well, you know what it's going to do, Chad.
Yeah.
Great axe.
Miss.
Claw.
Miss.
Werebore. It's going to give the... I don't need the troglodyte anymore. It's going to give the dragon some tusk glove
Oh, shit. Yeah, that'll hit.
for 5.
Okay.
At least it's not trying to turn me into
And
a
it's going
werebore.
to Adenia for 11.
No, that'll miss.
Cool. Well, on its next turn, it might tusk you. Slad's up.
Yep.
If it gets next turn.
It's going to take a bite out of Zolom. 20.
Miss.
And then Claw Zolom, 24.
That does hit.
For 8.
Okay.
And Claw Zolom, 23.
That hits as well.
For 11.
All right.
And Zolom, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, bonus action, Aqualon's Embrace. So I'll do that. And then it's an action going to keep constricting.
Nice, I'll do it.
And for 8.
Nice. Oh, it got 10 on its turn, and then we'll minus 8. I have to remember that regen. Adenia.
We're out of spells, so we're just gonna
Beat the board
keep
with the
doing
stick.
what we're doing
Go for it.
and
That
use
will
my
hit.
boar beating stick.
Nice.
Alright, and at the top of the round, that is where we are going to call it this week.
No.
But
So thank you all so much for coming to tonight's episode of the Calling Chronicle. If you want to see what is going to happen next, if our party will be able to make it out of this, oh boy, you'll have to tune in next week. But for now, thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to check out our many other shows here on the channel. You can see those on the schedule down below. Highlights coming up include tomorrow night's Tabletop Talking with Will, Matt, and McKenna. Monday we have Will and Matt play TCG, soon to become a Pathfinder AP. Tuesdays we have Law and Disorder with Will and Shy. Wednesdays we have the League of Amazing Adventurers. They're about to get into some crazy stuff in that one too. I've made moving platforms in Roll20.
And I've decided to cause between party members.
And then on Friday we have the next episode of the League of Amazing Adventurers. But for now, we're going to go say hi to some people online. If they're online, I'm going to check.
Yeah.
Yes, Marshy is online, so we're going to go say hi to Marshy.
Nice.
Go say hi to Marshy. Ask him how the pirate game is. And yeah, Thank you so much for coming, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Baby dragons. Bye.
And we are